And welcome to sports, everybody. I'm Ricardo Lightbourn, Grand Bahama, and indeed the Bahamas mourns the loss of a native son. Born in Andros and loved throughout the country, Basil, the godfather of sports in Nemo, died today in New Providence. He was 71 years young and loved all over the country. Basil Nemo was one of a kind, and he loved his country and the children of the Bahamas. He believed that every child should have an opportunity to excel in life and be somebody. The children of Moores Island knows that Basil loves them, and his message was direct, and his love for them positive.
You do the right thing. You can't expect to drive down the road on the right-hand side and don't buck up. You can't expect to jump off the roof and don't get hurt. You can't afford to go and jump in the ocean out there and don't think the shark ain't gonna eat you. We are talking foolishness at the top. From the top of the church and the politicians. They're talking foolishness. Go back to the cane. And Miss Cooper, if you can't beat them, get somebody to beat them.
Mr. Nemo said daily the children of the Grand Bahama and indeed the Bahamas have to straighten up and fly right. He also had the solution to crime.
You know you solved the problem? The fellas who thief, you cut the hand off. The fellas who rape, you cut that private off and stitch it to the top lip. And the fella who killed, you broke the neck. That will stop them. Stop playing around with it.
The island of Andros is his place of birth, and the children of Andros sounded every day deserve more. What was done by Mr. Nemo was not for reward, but his genuine love for his people.
A lot of people are not friendly. There's a lot of people who are not loving. There's a lot of people here who don't like to give. And there's a lot of people here who don't look after their friends. You got to change that. Don't listen to the old folks who can tell you child, mama and dad and uncle didn't get along. It is wrong. Jesus Christ tells you must love one another.
Basil Nemo died knowing that he gave what he had and all that he had to his church, the young people of the country, the young and not so young. His wife Paula was his world, and when you saw him, you saw her. He was branded the godfather of sports because regardless of the sport, if it involved children and the development, he wanted in. Basil Nemo was 71 years young. He was full of vigor and loved his God and his Paula. Rest assured, the children of the Bahamas loved him. Basil Nemo is gone, but will never be forgotten.
More than you will ever know. And it seems to me you've lived your life